you fix it? Alright. Hey guys, is the that thing still messed up from yesterday? Hezokuai, I think he fixed it. I think he got it this time, man. Alright, hello? And welcome to the show. We're live this morning. When it was Wednesday. It's November something or other. 12, 11, 11, 11, 12, 13, 14, 12, 9, 6. I don't know. Oh, boy. Anyway, I'm still a little drunk because I was drinking some Badger whiskey last night, and that stuff tasted like gorilla snot, to be honest with you. But, yeah, it was free because I stole it, you know what I mean? Anyway, what? Who said that? Anyway, I got
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the show. It's Hump Day. So anyway, hello, welcome to the show. Yeah, it took me an extra minute because I didn't know, because it was the first time I ever did it yesterday. I did that thing where it was two broadcasts, one for the phones and one for the computer or whatever. And it's the first time I tried it. I didn't like it, so today I decided not to use it. But since it was the first time I used it, I didn't know that because I picked it yesterday. When I started the stream this morning, or when I was creating it, it defaults to that now. So now I had to go back, and I had no idea that was going to happen. So I had to go back and change my settings to reset it to normal. So that's why it took me an extra minute before I got here. But it's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, our first person was David E. Persons. A Frauditor was asked to name two things that hold water. After a long time, he muttered, well, damn. I like it. Here's your habit, Ann. All right, thank you. Greg Jonick, number 2. Woo-woo. Kingston 2006. Good morning, all. That's everybody. That's all. All right. Greg Jonick, David E. Persons, Terry Barnes. What's up? Good morning, everybody. God bless. God bless you, sir. Absolutely, positively. Let's see. Lexi Ann, good morning to you. Terry Barnes, Greg Jonick, David E. Persons, Victoria B. What's up? Highway Star. Yeah. All right. Nightmares Adventures. Hey, everybody. Please pray for us this morning. I'm in bad. All of our thoughts and prayers with you. Absolutely. And anyone and everyone who's going through any kind of suffering or having any difficulties or problems, God bless you all. Absolutely. Greg Jonick, Terry Barnes. Oh, my goodness. Welcome to the show. So anyway, let's see, what do we got going on here? Just a moment. Yeah, like I said, I'm a little behind because of the settings I had to change. What's crazy is that by splitting it yesterday, I got a different view count on each one, but I don't know if that's like the total amount of views is both of them combined or if they're separate. I don't know. It's weird. So there. Hey, Texas Tim's in the house. What's up? Oh, dearie dear. Let's see. All my vitals are low. Oh, no. Well, that's not good. Oh, take care of yourself, man. Holy crap, Hammer. Laughter's the best medicine. You're always good with the jokes. Good morning, Hez and the Rash family on this cold morning. Speed limit may be 65, but it's 25 if you have a warrant. Society Red, what's up? What's weird is the temperature here. It's it's wild because like it started getting colder. Then yesterday it was like 27, and the high yesterday I think reached 40. Today, right now, it's almost 40, and the high today is supposed to be 50, and then Friday 55, and then Saturday 60. So it was cold, and now it's going to get warm again. It's okay. That's fine with me. As long as the weather is decent for Thanksgiving. We're going to the Dells. I'm taking the boys, and we're going to spend the weekend there. That's going to be a lot of fun. So today's not going to be that bad weather-wise. Terry Barnes, it's in the upper 20s by you. Oh, boy. Oh, that's not anything to clap at. Hey, Tiny, what's up? There you go. All right. Love it, love it, love it. So, yeah, that's I don't know. The weather, it doesn't really bother me that much, except for, like I said, because I work outside all day. Yesterday it was so cold. And luckily for me, it wasn't like super crazy busy. So, like, because the building itself is very warm. And if there's no customers, obviously I get to sit inside and stay warm. So at least it wasn't too crazy busy to where I was outside all day. So it was all right. It was all right. But Uncle Artie came for $2 and said, "Zap News now, Vuzu, 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 Zap News now, Voodoo. The buzzard dance didn't work. Oh, because it didn't snow on me yesterday."
I don't need to be taselated, man. Uncle Artie, I don't know what your beef is, man. Look, I tried my best. Look, I'll do it again. I'll show you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Come on, do it. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Yeah. I'll give you some extra butt. Here you go. Woo, close to the camera. You like that? Yeah. They call me Butt Crack McGee. You know what I'm saying? My nickname is Skibbity Rizzler. Yeah, man, because I'm the pimp, you're the simp, and I'll be eating all your shrimp. You dig? Yeah. Anyway, me and my homies, we're going to go to the store and we're going to, wait, what is that?
Well, all right. Good morning, Donna Ray. Welcome to the show. All right. We got a bonus joke from Mr. Persons. My boss asked me why I only get sick on work days. I told him it was my weekend immune system. My weekend immune system. I like that. He must be twins. His backside looks like his face.
Hey, wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. Hold on a second, man. Are you saying that I'm a butt face? I'm a butterface. Everything butterface. You know what I mean? Ow, come on, man. I'm just telling jokes. Ow. Okay. I'll get back to my old school kind of jokes. Once upon a time, cops were bad. Ow.
Stephen Robertson, what's up, everybody? They call Kangaroo Big Boots McGee Voodoo. Big
Boots McGee, I don't get it. Why would they? Oh, wait. Oh, dang nabbit. Vinny must have played with the kangaroo. He's not there. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Come on, Joey. Hold on.
Joey was going to kick him in the face, but he's over there. I got to go get him. Anyway. Zap has if it's not going to be cold and snowing. No. I don't need to be tortured every day, just most of them. So anyway, while the first video is playing, I'll go get Joey. I'll retrieve him. Ooh. So yesterday turned out to be a good day. Work wasn't that bad. It was cold, but it was fine. I dressed warm. I was ready for it. And then I come back here and I hung out with Mini Hez all night. And we had I got this thing that I make sometimes. I haven't made it in a while. And I made it last night where I take potatoes and brats and I cut up the brats and some onions and some mushrooms and some garlic and some salt and pepper. And I just put them all together, just wrap them and stick them in the oven. Oh, so good. Oh, it was so good. What's this? P. Barnes did his first police audit. I figured out to send it to you so you could show it. Oh, yeah. P. Barnes did an audit? Yes. That'd be awesome. Ooh, I love that. So anyway, we might as well get into the show. I wanted to start with some soft sits today. And we got, for Hope Day, we got Blackheart Night with the Sovereign Citizen in Court video. So let's go ahead and start the show by checking out that new video from the one and only Black Heart Night. All right. What the heck? There it is. All right. StreamYard keeps changing crap. And it's lame that I'm learning this stuff live because now I go to click on my thing to share the video and they moved it. So now I'm like, crap. I got it. I found it. All right. No, see? Where the share video button used to be is now where the stop sharing the video button is. So every time I go to click to play it, I just by habit go to the same spot, which is where they put the stop button now. Oh, that was a horrible idea. Hey, here's the button you have to click to play the video. You know what? We're going to move that. So what are we going to put in that spot? How about the stop playing the video button in the same spot that everyone's used to clicking to start the video? Jaime Palmetto Bay, there's no need to fear. Hezokuai and Jaime Palmetto Bay is here. Good morning, Your Honor. Jaime Palmetto Bay appearing on behalf of YouTube. Free news now, Voodoo.
Yeah, I agree. Let me go, man. That's a great idea. Jaime knows what's up. You know what I'm saying? Oh.
That's one guy who didn't get pardoned was Voodoo. Dag nabbit, sandwich sauce. I did it. I went to play the video and I just got done explaining it and I clicked the stop button. Oh, because it's in the same spot where the share button used to be. Why would they do that? That's such a stupid spot. I just did it again. I'm so used to clicking there. Holy crap. Hey, Leland Squirrels, what's up? Great to see you. All right, StreamYard. All of these changes you're making are getting ridiculous. And putting this right here, the stop sharing button, literally in the same spot where the button you toggle back and forth between YouTube and StreamYard, putting stop sharing in the same spot where that button used to be. Now I just keep clicking the stop button when I'm trying to toggle back and forth. Oh, horrible idea. Anyway, let's watch the video. Dag nabbit, sandwich sauce.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. Got a rather interesting one for you today where we find ourselves in Washington State with a Sovtard who's facing a brand new judge. And, well, the judge isn't having any of his BS, and the idiot ends up walking out of court and setting himself up for potential warrant for his arrest should he not show up for his trial next week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
Okay, next we have Leonard Blatt. Morning, Mr. Blatt.
Morning, pleasure to be here.
Okay, so Mr. Blatt, you filed various motions to dismiss the driving suspended license third degree against you. I've read all of it. Again, we are getting kind of late in the morning here. Is there anything you'd like to say that is different from what, or you'd like to highlight from the motions that you filed?
Well, first, may I ask the court to identify yourself and the prosecutor?
Certainly. I'm Court Commissioner Jacob Stillwell.
Uh-huh.
And
Prosecutor today is Ford Libby, Rule 9, supervised by Rosemary Fitzgerald.
Yes. When the officer stopped me, he asked me for paperwork.
Okay.
Okay, sounds routine so far. Sounds like an officer doing his job right off the bat. I mean, what's the problem?
And simply accused me of a paperwork violation. He asked for three things: license, proof of insurance, and registration. Anyone who's engaged in a potentially hazardous activity like operating a motor vehicle has to have his paperwork in order, especially insurance, because he can cause damage with his car. Excuse me. Same thing is true with yourself, because being a judge is a potentially hazardous occupation because it involves violence. No one can be put in a jail cell without unwanted touching. And a lot of damage can come to people if a judge does something wrong. And as a person who has been through a family court and witnessed how unprofessional and out of control the judiciary is here in Washington, and I think you know that the reputation of the legal system in Washington is very bad. I mean, even at one point, the federal government had to come in and supervise and babysit the police because they weren't being controlled.
so I'm going to just try to frame what I'm looking for. Because again, I did read what you briefed, and so maybe it would be helpful if sort of I outline my thinking here. So I'll give you a chance to respond. I'll give the chance for the city of Tumwater as well to weigh in here. But let me just kind of start where I'm at. That sounds good.
Sure.
All right, because I know a lot of your arguments are sort of based on sort of overall authority to enforce these laws against you. So I'll sort of start there. The Revised Code of Washington, which is the state legal code that is applicable here to criminal offenses related to driver's license. It provides at RCW 4620-342 that it's unlawful for anyone to drive a motor vehicle in the state while the person has a suspended or revoked driver's license. The allegations against you is that you were driving a motor vehicle on a public road with a suspended driver's license. Now, those are still allegations against you. That hasn't been proven. But the city of Tumwater is within its authority to pursue that prosecution because you were allegedly driving a car with a suspended license. And so I know you've raised a number of concerns around that. One of them being, right to travel. You have the right to travel. You don't have a right in any particular mode of travel. So driving a car does trigger certain legal requirements.
Excuse me. I've been in this court already, I think this is the 5th time, and each time I've heard the judge make the arguments that the prosecutor is supposed to make. In other words, the judge has been prosecuting.
No, you do realize that the judge can point out the facts of the matter, right? I mean, the fact is there is a statute that you are violating, and the prosecution's job is to prove that you have been violating that statute. So at this moment, you are incorrect. The judge is not doing the prosecutor's job, considering that they are only pointing out the facts of the matter. They are not arguing the case.
May I get back on track because I was making a point. I was heading toward a point when you asked to interject.
Sure.
Okay, so we need to take care of some preliminary matters first. Just as I had to produce paperwork when an officer saw me what he believed to be engaged in privileged activity, you need your paperwork in order too. And I just need to verify that your paperwork is in order. I am eager to argue my motions and I'm eager to hear the prosecutor's response. But first, we need to know if you have your license to operate, which is your oath of office. That's analogous to a driver's license.
Yeah, that's a major false equivalency fallacy right there, dude. Essentially, you're comparing apples to oranges at this point. I mean, a driver's license is an entirely different animal compared to the education that is required to become a judge. Now, I've seen your cases before, Sovtard, and you just do this to disrupt court, but it's not exactly going to work out for you in this particular situation, as you'll get frustrated and just walk right on out.
It's because nobody has a right to be a judge. It's a privilege. And also your bond, your official bond through a surety company is analogous to an insurance for a driver. Because if I'm injured in the course of these proceedings, I need to know that I can be compensated. So
you're welcome to file a public records request asking for any documentation around my authority as the court commissioner or anyone else in the.
Right, and I couldn't do that because I didn't know who would appear today as a judge. I mean, I asked before and I couldn't get a clear answer. Also, your bond is supposed to be filed with the county clerk. And with your permission, I mean, I want to make it easy for you. Don't want to make you produce it for me. I could go around the corner to the same building here and verify that your bond is filed with sufficient sureties.
So we're not going to do that today for relevancy purposes here, because what's relevant here is not anything related to me. It's related to allegations against you driving.
It absolutely is relevant to you because it's all about whether you have jurisdiction, and you don't have jurisdiction without your oath of office timely filed and a bond with sufficient sureties. And I have a pocket brief here that I'll give you the court and a copy to the prosecutor to show you.
I'm going to stop you again, and I don't mean to interrupt here, but you have the opportunity to look at those documents. If you're able to find documents in any way, indicating that we don't have the proper authority to operate as a court in this case, you're welcome to get those documents and present them. But we're not, during the course of the prosecution, going to chase down every indication without any supported evidence that something's amiss here. So if you have something through a public records request, you're able to bring it, but we're not going to chase down all of those arguments as they pop up. We're not going to play.
Thanks, StreamYard. Thank you so much. Putting the stop sharing button in the exact same location of the button that toggled back and forth between YouTube and StreamYard was such a great idea. Because right now I wanted to pause the video, but instead I just got rid of it. Thanks. Yeah, Parson, you missed it. StreamYard's been making all these crazy changes. And they made one this morning, apparently, where there used to be a button right there where I clicked on that button to toggle back and forth between the video on YouTube and my StreamYard broadcast of it. I would toggle back and forth so that I could control where to pause and play the video, and then come back here so I could do commentary. So I would have to go to YouTube to pause it. Then I'd go back here to do my commentary. Then I'd go back to YouTube to play it, and back and forth. And the button to toggle that has changed. They changed it to the turn off the video and get rid of it button. So now, just out of habit, I always click in the same spot, and now I'm clicking the stop sharing button instead of the toggle. Ah! Blaming StreamYard does not give the court jurisdiction. Uncle Artie for $2. Mwah! I redid StreamYard. It's my fault. I knew it was you.
Yeah, that's right. Uncle Artie and I were working together to ruin Hezokai's day. We're trying to destroy the stream. And here's your happy dance, Hez. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. I'm kicking my feet. I'm kicking my feet. Cause I can't be beat when I'm on the street. And I, like ham is my favorite flavor meat. And, it's a treat when I'm in my seat. And wait, let's see. When I got my football shoes on, I got the cleat. Yeah, and that stuff they used to put on plants was deep. Heat. You can't stop the heat. Cause I'm gonna greet. Pete. Hey, I got a friend named Pete. 3 Pete. Yeah, like the Rolling Stones, man. I'm gonna move like Jagger. Move like Jagger. I'm gonna move like Mick Jagger. Yeah. Well, I got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby. Join me on Friday. Don't say maybe like you. Cause I'm a teenage dirtbag too. Ow!
Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh no, we got $2 from David E. Persis. News Now Voodoo is conspired with StreamYard Zappalation.
No. It's not. Yeah. Salmon and ramen egg. Yeah, join them, and if you can't beat them, join them. And if you wait, no, come on, don't do it. No. You licked the food over. My spleen. Oh, there he goes, man. There he goes.
This kid. Anyway, I got the video back. What did I even want to say? Oh yeah. Obviously, I've heard this argument about the judge's bond and all that before. We've heard it a million times with these soft sets. But I would love to ask them, if you're in court and the judge is there, how could he not have his oath of office and everything done? How could he not? In other words, do you think that all the people in the courtroom, all the police that are in a courthouse, I don't know if you've ever been to a courthouse, they're full of cops, they're full of lawyers, they're full of judges, they're everywhere. That some random idiot is going to be able to just walk in, sit behind the bench, and start hearing cases? Like they're just going to let just anybody up there? Obviously, if he's there and he's holding court, he's a judge. You have to prove you're a judge before I'll believe you're a judge. Well, then how the hell did I get behind the bench? You think they just let any random idiot walk in here and start holding court? These people are so dumb. Dumb. Dum 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 dum. Ah, bam! There it is. Got it back. All right. See, just now. After all that, I pulled it back up, and then I caught myself because it's literally in the exact same spot. And ooh, you know what? I'm gonna show you because look at this. It's colored. See, it's this one right here. See, it's this big white thing. Well, it looks white to you. To me, it's pink. This thing right here. So not only is it like in the same spot where the old button used to be, but it's this big, huge thing that sticks out and draws your attention to it. And I'm used to that exact button being the button you click to toggle back and forth between StreamYard and YouTube. But now it's the button you click to turn off your YouTube video that you're showing. Stop sharing. So it's not just the fact that it's in the same spot, but it's like this big shining thing that to draw your attention to it because it's so huge, it's so bright. And like I said, I'm used to just out of the corner of my eye, I know where to click from doing this for years, like right there, boom. And now I have to not click on that button. I have to go out of my way not to. You should have. Oh, yeah, no. I mean, I don't have that open. No, it's not a thing. What? Blinded by the light. That's right. Wrapped up like a deuce. Another roller in the night. Blinded by the light. She got down, but she never got to bird. Hey, listener, what's up? Only one stream today. Yeah, I don't know if I like that other thing. But I've been complaining all day about how they changed one of the tabs. They didn't get rid of the tab, but they changed what it does. And it's driving me crazy all morning so far because it's the button that used to toggle between StreamYard and YouTube so that when I'm showing a video, if I want to pause it, I click on that, I pause it, then I click on the same button again to take me back to StreamYard to do my bit. But now it's the same button in the same spot, but now instead of toggling back and forth between the video and the stream, it shuts the video off and gets rid of it. So now I keep accidentally shutting down the video. Stupid StreamYard. Back to the video. Dang nabbit! I did it again! I clicked it again! Dang nabbit sandwich sauce. I can't believe I did that after literally just saying it. But see, I've been doing this for so long. That's how much of a habit I have of clicking right on that spot. Let's try this one more time, ladies and gentlemen.
That I have a driver's license. I have insurance. Trust me. It's your job to go look for it, not mine to produce it. What do you think he would have done?
Well, I don't know. I wasn't there.
Well, we all know what he would have done. He would have said that don't cut it.
Wow. You're an idiot.
Wow, what a genius legal scholar we got right here. I mean, it's a shame that he really didn't go and look up the RCW on that to find out how much of an idiot he looks like right now. I mean, you're supposed to provide your driver's license at the traffic stop. It is not his responsibility to go find it for you because, you know, that's the law. But on the other hand, if you want to know the judge's credentials, then you can do a FOIA request. It's that damn simple. And it's lawful as well. Go use the law to your advantage and look it up.
So well, these are all comments that you made in your briefing. So I'm going to, again, remind you, I've read those arguments that you made.
I'm going to give a copy of my pocket brief showing that the judge and prosecutor both require bonding and insurance. With your
And
permission,
if you have evidence that there hasn't been proper bonding, you can certainly
I'm
bring it.
giving, well, that's my evidence, my testimony here.
Well, you're not alleging it hasn't happened.
I am alleging it hasn't happened.
Whatever.
I am alleging that.
Whatever.
With your permission, I'll give the court a copy of the pocket brief I just gave to the prosecutor.
Sure. But then I'm going to turn it over to the prosecutor to have an opportunity to respond.
Isn't it my turn to present my motions?
Yes, and you have, and you.
No, I have not.
You have. You provided written motions. You've been given some time to sort of summarize what your arguments are here. So we also want to hear from both sides.
I need to make a statement for the record so the appellate court can understand.
Well, it's 11:33. You got till 11:40. And I'm going to turn it over to the city attorney.
Well, if the prosecutor wants you to take 3 months out of my life, you have to give me enough time because the taxpayers are going to pay for this. You see, when the officer first stopped me, it was mistakenly thought that I would pay the $66 fine or whatever, how much it is. And what's going to happen is the opposite. The plaintiff is going to house me, clothe me, feed me, take care of all my needs, medical needs and everything. And I'll get to watch television. I love to watch television. And I love to kick back and relax. And that's what's ultimately going to happen. But we're going to go through due process first. I won't be denied due process.
That boy ain't right.
What in the hell do you think you're going through right now? This is your due process. This is a hearing that leads up to your eventual trial, you numbnuts. This is your due process, and it takes various steps. This is either sheer stupidity or something entirely different. Either way, it's not a very convincing argument at all.
So every district judge, this is RCW 3.34.080. Every district judge pro tempore, and district court commissioner shall, before entering upon the duties of office, take an oath to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Washington. And as far as bonds, every judge of a municipal court, before entering upon the duties of office, shall take and subscribe the following oath or affirmation. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Washington. The judge shall also give such bonds to the state and city for the faithful performance of the judge's duties as may be by law, ordinance, or directed. The prosecutor's bond, every county official, before he or enters upon the duties of his or her office, shall furnish a bond condition that he will faithfully perform the duties of his or her office. Prosecuting attorney shall file it in the amount of $5,000 with sureties to be approved by the proper county legislative authority. Tumwater police officers also have to have a bond, and that's RCW 35A.12.080. As far as, so it's very, very important. It's not just a joke or something that's not important. It's very important that you have an oath of office on file, because from what I've observed in this court and many, many courts throughout the last 40 years living in this state, that judges hate to follow the Constitution. They despise it.
Okay, so you're making a blanket statement about anybody who apparently you believe has not taken their oath of office. Okay, then. Do you have proof that this particular judge has not taken their oath of office other than your own word? Because, well, you got to have proof in order to show something to be true. And if your word is all we have, then it's junk.
So I need to ascertain that you have a timely filed oath of office. Now, I did make a public disclosure request for all the judges that might be operating in this court, and I have them here. I want to make sure your name is on it. I have an oath of office for a John Tunem. It's not you, right?
I remind you, you've got till 11:40, 11:36.
What if it takes longer?
Because, sir, I'm telling you again, I've read what you've written, and you're frankly not making arguments that are relevant to your prosecution. You're allowed to speak, but if you have evidence and if you have evidence there that you wanted to present to the court, you should look at it beforehand and then make an allegation.
I did.
Well, you're reading through the response to your Public Records Act.
You said I should make a public disclosure request for your oath of office and bond, and that's what I've done. And here I'm going through it.
Right, you should go through it before the hearing.
Well, I didn't know who you were until I just sat down here.
Well,
I didn't know who the prosecutor was.
Your Honor, I don't want to belabor the point, but just to make sure that we're being as effective as possible here, this just falls outside of the scope of today's hearing.
I know.
No, it does not, because my brief addresses the importance of obeying the Constitution of the United States and the state of Washington.
And I can tell you, I have my oath of office. I took it a couple of weeks ago. Granted, I'm newer here, but I took it in this very room.
Well, I could not find it unless it's here, because I was given all the oaths of every judge that could possibly be working here. That's what I requested. I also have an oath of office for, it's John Tillum again. He gave me a few of them. As far as bonds,
just so you know.
As far as bonds, Joel L. LaPierre is supposed to have a bond. That's not you though, right? What is your bonding number?
I don't know. Off of my head.
Okay, so before we can proceed, we have to take care of this preliminary matter.
That's not true.
Well,
You are welcome to bring evidence that I'm not a correct judicial officer for this, but again, we're not going to play whack-a-mole.
well, you're supposed to prove it to me, just like I was supposed to prove it to the officer that stopped me, that my paperwork was in order before engaging in a privileged activity.
I certainly believe that, but that's not the law.
You know, can you cite the law then?
No, you're asking me to cite a law that doesn't exist. A judicial officer does not need to present their bonding number to every defendant.
But you need to have a bonding number, and we've determined that you don't.
Oh, who's we? Is we you? Because you don't get to make that determination because there's a possibility that your records request came in a little after this guy's oath of office was submitted. I mean, there's that little possibility right there. So, yeah, we don't know how up to date your records request was. I mean, that's a possibility.
I requested the bonding information and the oaths of office of every judicial officer that could be working in this court, and they gave it to me all here, but your name doesn't appear to be on it.
Well,
That's prima facie evidence that you don't have an oath of office or bond.
okay, well, then you can file a motion on that specific question if you'd like, but you've got 2 more minutes for this morning.
Okay, I'd like to file that motion right now.
You don't have it. You got to go file a motion.
I can make a verbal motion. I can make it orally. Do you want me to find the RCW, the statute that allows me to make it orally?
Sure, and then you can go and you'd have to, well, I can't give you legal advice, but
You gave me a lot of legal advice
I'm
today.
explaining what the law is.
The prosecutor said nary a word.
You got 1 more, well, because we've been giving you a chance to speak, and you've got 1 more minute before we're turning it over.
Well, I have to determine whether we have jurisdiction here.
No, that's not up to you.
Well, it's up to you, but you're not making a decision on it.
Because we do have jurisdiction. I'm telling you, I have an oath of office.
But that's not enough. Me telling the police officer I have a driver's license is not enough.
The allegations that you did not have a valid license.
Yeah, a surgeon telling his licensing authority, I have a license, without proving it is not enough. We have prima facie evidence here that you don't have an oath of office or bonding. And the Constitution, you say you have an oath of office? Well, that means you swore to uphold the Constitution. And the Constitution requires you to have an oath of office timely filed. And RCW Title 42 says if you don't have it timely filed, you're not lawfully in office. That means that you can't preside over this hearing.
And to the extent you want an answer right now, I'm denying that motion. If you want to file something in writing that goes into that in more detail and provides some kind of evidence that I don't have authority, you're able to do that. I don't know when you made your public records request. It might have been before I took my oath of office, but we're out of time for your arguments.
How do you spell your name?
STI.
STI.
LL.
LL,
WE
WE,
LL,
LL.
first name Jacob with a C.
Okay. I'm going to not participate in an unlawful hearing. So I'm going to go over to the clerk's office and try to get your oath of office and bond. And if they have it, I'll be back here and let's proceed. I'm actually eager to do so.
Well, we're going to have to file a motion. We're not going to probably be here anymore when we come back. We close up at noon.
You don't operate after lunchtime at all?
Now the calendar is going to end at noon. So if you find something, you can file a motion, but we're not going to stay open to see your public records.
Okay, well, I came here at 9 o'clock because I thought things would start then and I had to endure watching all this.
So we're out of time at this point.
So that's what I'm going to do because I'm not going to participate in an unfair hearing where there's no jurisdiction. I will file another motion.
Final comments here because we got to move on.
My final comments are this. We're going to assume that you don't have an oath of office timely filed or bonding, so you can't proceed over this hearing.
If you can
It's
go get
simple.
evidence of that, you can come back, but until then, we're gonna, unless the prosecutor has anything to say.
Okay, so then since I object,
Sir, I'm moving it over to the prosecutor.
so since I'm wait, I have a right to make my motions. I have a right to argue my motions. I brought this hearing.
I understand.
not the
we're going to
prosecutor.
move on.
I brought this hearing, not the prosecutor.
We're going to move on.
So I'm going to ask you to recuse yourself since you're not well.
All right, well, if there's been a request for recusal, perhaps I won't be here at the next hearing, but that's gonna be it for today, okay? Free to go. Well, sir, we're also here set for trial confirmation. You have a jury trial set.
I haven't even mentioned the plea yet.
Well, you don't have, I mean, the state is moving forward. Probable cause has been found. You've elected to represent yourself against.
I am myself. I don't represent myself. I am myself.
Well, are you ready to proceed to trial on November 17th?
First, I have to be advised of the nature and cause of action and enter a plea. And I have to verify that the judge, which keeps rotating, is lawfully in office. I mean, I'm not trying to throw monkey wrenches in this or anything or give you a hard time. I'm just trying to require due process.
You were arraigned on June 26th, 2023. Determination of probable cause was found.
Your Honor, just to,
Well, you said I'm free to leave and you're not lawfully in office, so I'm going to leave.
well, Your Honor, if the defendant's going to walk out, I would request a bench warrant be issued if he's just going to walk out of his own trial confirmation.
All right, sir, are you here with him? Is that the two of you speaking?
I'm hard to hear.
I was asking if the two of you were here together.
I can't hear.
Were you here with Mr. Blatt?
I don't have a case here.
Okay, were you here with Mr. Blatt, who was just up here?
I can't really hear you. I'm getting a hearing aid.
Why are you here?
But I haven't had all the tests yet.
Okay. Why are you here in court today?
Oh, I'm just here to observe.
With Mr. Blatt?
Very interesting.
Okay.
I watched the body language.
Okay.
I watched the behavior channel on YouTube, and I'm watching this video to watch the body language.
All right. Thank
Very
you, sir.
interesting.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Can I go
Free to
now?
go. Yes. All right. So the request is a bench warrant for, I don't know if I can issue a bench warrant for failure to appear. If he doesn't show up for the jury trial,
Okay.
I think at that point, there might be grounds, but
So then I guess the state would just ask to keep the trial dates and proceed from there. And Your Honor, I believe you were clear, but just for the record, I know there's been a lot of talks about public records today. If we could just have a ruling on the defendant's motion today.
Yes, to the extent I wasn't clear, I'm denying the defendant's motions to dismiss all of that have been filed, and trial appears to have been confirmed. There's no unequivocal suggestion to the contrary, so we'll keep the jury trial dates as currently set. Now it's feedback.
Your Honor, the state would request that the court still order the panel at that. We would ask to go forward with the trial date at that time. If the defendant is not present for the trial date, the state would likely renew its motion for a warrant.
That makes sense.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, his trial date is set for the 17th of this month, so we'll see how that goes down. Maybe he'll show up, maybe he won't. If he doesn't show up, then, well, they're going to issue a warrant for his arrest. Yeah, very stupid on his part for just walking out of there and not getting every bit of information that he could, because he didn't have what he wanted, the information of the new judge on the block. Well, that could be because it's not on file yet, you dipshit. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
I did it! Yeah, all right. Man, it's going to take me a while. It's not going to be snappy. Because now that they changed the location of my button, I have to like go out of my way to not click the wrong button and then to get to the right button and click it instead. What a pain in the rectum, almost killed him. I don't know. Anyway, Unclean Hands is here. What's up? Let's see. Nerd Girl, what's up, nerd? Son of Ramanic, what's up? Let's see. Maddie, Mother of Pearl, what's up? So much crap. The crazy thing is, too, for anyone who's been around for a while with this stuff, should know at this point, and it didn't come up here, but it's just the idea of it in general, with these sovereign citizens, like the whole sovereign citizen movement was started by people who said that that's what they were. Because now you say that and they're like, oh, no, not me. No, I'm just trying to stand up for my rights. No, you're a sovcit. They named themselves that. Like, that's the title. Anyway, all of these sovcits, with all this crap that they argue in court, like I said, I've seen videos before, actually, like live streams that I've watched with sovcit gurus, where they've talked about how your goal is to get the case dismissed. Because we always say, like, a dismissal isn't a win. You didn't win the case based on the merit of your arguments, because their arguments have no merit. They're just making crap up as they go. But they consider a dismissal, that's their goal. That's why they consider a dismissal a win, because their goal is to get the case dismissed. That's what they're trying to do. So to them, that's a win, because that's what they're trying for. They're a bunch of butterbrains. Anyway, Uncle Artie, for $2, zap yourself and play an Unclean Hands video. You want somebody to get zapped? Oh, I'll zap somebody, all right. You want to see that? Here, check this out. Smart guy. Yeah. That's what you get. Sirloin, what's up? But I'll tell you what. You know what I will do for you? I will show Unclean Hands. If I could get it to work right with this new stupid tab in the wrong spot. Okay. All right. I got it. All right, let's cross our fingers.
Hey friends, it's Unclean Hands back with you today. Enjoy today's stupidity. someone's gotta do it, it might as well be me. Unclean hands, as well be me. Unclean hands.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Another fine day here coming to you from Wichita Falls, Texas. It's about 6 a.m. It's 54 degrees and it's beautiful out. No rain, no nothing. Anyway, today I got a video from you, for you from a guy who thinks he's a legal process server, who's not a legal process server. He also thinks he's the press, and he's not press. He's a First Amendment clown, pretending that he knows something about everything. And it's not going to work out for him. He's going to get kicked out of a health place today. Not a hospital, but a diabetes center or something like that. Because he thinks he can just wander around and scream at people and tell them to shut up. And it doesn't work out for him because he's an idiot. Anyway, let's get right into the video. Let's ride with the outlaw, folks. Is he at the Institute of Endocrinology, Diabetes, Health, and Hormones? That's where he's at. It's a health clinic. There are people, patients in there, going in and out, and he's going to go in and do his thing.
We're at the Institute of Endocrinology. So, Shell's office manager here. Yeah, I just need to see the office manager. Yeah, it's a formal notice to preserve evidence. Okay. Huh? Oh, I actually do a lot of work traveling all around the country. I'm not even from around here. Well, Mississippi. Northern part, Olive Branch, South Haven area. Hi.
Are you recording?
I am.
I'm going to ask you to stop recording because we do have patients in here.
I'm not recording the patients. It's just a legal process, so I can't. I mean, like, I'm just here to serve this, and then I'm leaving.
Okay. I can put it into the trial.
Yeah, I can. So you can legally accept service on behalf of the business. Yeah.
Where are you from?
Where am I from?
Yeah. Like
what does that matter?
Like we're not living where. What do you represent?
I'm here to serve process.
From
Huh?
a court?
Well, it's a legal process, yes.
From a court? Or?
Well, for me, on behalf, I'm the authorized representative, Mr. Trotter, Wayne Trotter.
So he's trying to serve legal process that he wrote himself on this building. But right here, if you go down to 1, 2, 3, the third one down, it says disinterested civilians. A civilian over 18 years old who is not a party to the case, they must be authorized by a court order or state or federal law. So, yeah, he's full of shit. He's not authorized to deliver any legal process to anybody because he's not authorized by the court. So that's it. Just like he pretends he's a journalist and a fighter of freedom, he's just out there to make some videos and, make a lot of noise because he's lonely and has no friends and his family left him and his wife divorced him. So this is what he does in his spare time. It's ridiculous. Now, I'm certainly no attorney or any expert on the law. I only know what I research and what I find, and this is what I find consistently, that they're all full of shit.
Authorized representative?
Yes. What is from the court? Do you understand that on a legal process, a process server can serve a document and they don't have to be from the court?
I'll take this, but please leave immediately.
I am.
Give this to me.
I'm not. I know. I need to sign it. I need to sign it. I need to sign it.
No, no sign it.
You're taking my copies also. Give me the.
Please call the police service. Call the police.
Okay, it's all on video. I'm here to serve process.
No, you're
and
not allowed
leaving.
to do this trespassing, please.
Okay.
Immediately.
I'm serving process.
Okay. Please call, please.
Let me get a pen. This is what I knew y'all were gonna do.
Just stay.
This is obstruction of
Stay
justice.
with
You know
us.
that, right?
Please stay with us.
Oh, no, I am.
So the police can come.
I can't leave now.
No
I
trespassing.
can't leave now. I can't leave now because you're calling the cops. Yeah, I'm waiting. Absolutely.
I'm trying to speed this along. I speed up the video to about 5 times speed when there's dead air, so that's why you're seeing it being sped up a lot, because nothing's going on. He's talking to himself, or he's pretending he's a legal expert. I'm waiting for him to pretend he's a law enforcement officer and try to arrest somebody seriously. The guy is unhinged.
I'm doing exactly what you told me. All right.
Until they come and
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
He's actually got somebody with him today filming him as he goes in and tries to serve these papers. Is that stupid or what? This guy, you'll notice later on when he shows up outside that he looks like Ringo Starr. Yeah, he's I guess he isn't making music anymore. Now he's an auditor. Oh my goodness, this is terrible.
All on video. So,
hey, Sergeant Sheldon, police
Sergeant, I came in here and no, you're causing the HIPAA violation by calling the cops up here. I came here for a legal process.
Okay.
No, okay. I would have been gone as soon as I dropped this off, but y'all told me to wait for. Y'all violated your patient's HIPAA.
Matthew just cannot deal with confrontation when somebody walks up to him and, kind of accuse him of doing something wrong. Even before they get to that point, he flips out. He starts getting upset, and he's going to really lose it here in a minute.
No, that's ridiculous. It's all on video. I got 2 different cameras showing the whole thing. They caused this. They provoked this. I simply wanted to drop legal process in their hand and leave. I was not trying to hang around. They told me to wait. They called y'all. They're the ones that put HIPAA on the line.
Okay. Could we step outside?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Shut up.
Sir.
No, shut up.
Matthew is the consummate professional, isn't he? Just so kind and gentle and goes about his business, his legal business with all authority until somebody says no. And then it changes. Everything changes.
I understand you're upset.
No, do you not realize what they just did? I came in here to serve legal process. Yes. Legal process. Yes. And they told me to wait, and they called y'all because they're trying to obstruct. They're going to get sued. They know they're getting sued, and that's why they told me to wait, and they called you. So I want something written on them.
Matthew is stupid, and he doesn't know he's stupid. That's the most dangerous kind of person to have around. A stupid idiot that doesn't know he's a stupid idiot. Just wasting everybody's time. It's crazy.
So here's what I'm curious about. I mean, we could talk about how he's not a legitimate process server. We could talk about he's not a legitimate journalist. We could talk about HIPAA. We could talk about all that. But here's what I'm wondering. Knowing who this is and what he does, going into a medical clinic, trying to hand a piece of paper he wrote himself to the random whoever's working there. Like, what is the legal document he's trying to give them? The lawsuit. Like, is it malpractice? Because this is a medical clinic. Being who he is and what he does, I get the feeling that this whole thing is because he's trying to sue them because he must have walked in there at some point before and they asked him not to film. I'm willing to bet that that's what this is all about. Hey, I'm trying to give you a legal process letting you know that I'm suing you because last time I came in here, you told me not to film. I bet you that's what it is. I bet you neither him or anyone he even knows is a patient there. He has absolutely nothing to do with that place at all, except for the one day he walked in there to cause trouble, got it, and now he's suing them. And that's why we call these guys frauditors. You walk into a building that has nothing to do with you. You're not a patient there. None of your family are patients there. None of your friends are patients there. You don't even know any patients there. But you're going to walk in there, give them a hard time, poke the bear, and when they say, hey, no, you can't do that. Oh, cool, lawsuit time. Now let's get paid. Let's get paid. Let's sue them. Yeah. Like I always say, these guys are journalists. Their journalism is the equivalent to starting a building on fire so that you could do a story about a fire. Like, yeah, but you're the one who started it, you idiot. Anyway, that's what I get out of this. I don't know. That's all conjecture on my part. Maybe he is a patient and he's trying to sue them over malpractice. I doubt it. These guys are bungholes.
The only thing I'm here to do is prevent a disturbance.
But I need to serve process. They're trying to dodge process.
I'm not preventing you from doing that.
Okay, well, then I want to go and serve process. The guy took my papers out of my hand, taking my own paper that I needed for the court. I grabbed it back from him. He said to call the cops, and then called y'all.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What? First of all, we saw that. But the fact that he's telling this guy, they won't take my paperwork. They won't take my paperwork. You got to let me back in there so I can give them the paperwork. I gave the paperwork to the guy. He took it, and then I took it back from him and left. Like, whoa, wait, what? What? These guys. Yeah, exactly. Like, how does this argument make sense? What? See, once again, more evidence of how these guys are full of crap and they're liars and they're bungholes and butterbrain douche canoes. Because what happened? I handed them the paperwork. Listen, you got to let me back in there because I got to give this paperwork to these guys. I was in there. I gave the guy the paperwork and he took it. So I snatched it back from him. Like, what? I don't. Yeah, you're right. I'm trying to apply logic to a frauditor. I must be insane. All right.
I'm just here. I said it even pulling up. Look, I get this is private property. Okay. I'm not trying to hang around. I'm not trying to record. I get it's a medical complex too. So I simply wanted to come in here, serve my process, and leave. I wasn't trying to hang around. They were the ones. And see, that's the whole reason why this is even here in the first place is their patient. They decided to violate their patient's rights who was having a mental breakdown, didn't threaten anybody, didn't threaten himself, and called y'all up here. It's what's it called? The Haven, Lynn Haven?
Yes,
Are you with Lynn Haven?
Yes, sir. Lynn Haven.
So I need to I've actually got a notice, a demand letter as well. It was typed up to the Panama City Police Department and the Bay County Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Bay County just told me that it was Lynn Haven. That they actually sent me the report number, so I need to actually get. I need to put a formal demand in with y'all's department to any body cam footage.
You can call up there, or you can go to the. I can't process it from here, but you can either call up there. I can give you a card that has the phone number on it, or you can go up there in person during business hours.
I just want, and that's the thing. I was not trying to cause a disturbance. I specifically, the disturbance happened when she decided she wanted to speak up when you got here after they told me. And see, you don't have to tell me twice to sit and wait for the cops.
I know that listening to him fraud-splain is very interesting, but he's about to tell the biggest lie of all. Besides the fact he's not legally serving any process on anyone, Not to mention that he doesn't know who the person is he's suing for. It's all bullshit. He's not a journalist. He's not a process server, and he's not very smart. So he's got a lot of stuff going against him here.
Okay. I got you. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. Here's the thing. This is the reason why this is even here in the first place. They're going to lie. They're going to try to say this, that, and the other. I was causing disturbance. That's simply it's not the case. It's you know, it's on two different camera angles, and I told the guy, I was like, dude, you're making a big deal out of like this is not going to fly. It's just not going to fly. Yeah.
The old cop is simply waiting for the rest of the cops to show up, and there's going to be a bunch of them.
Trying to serve legal process. That was.
I was talking to him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine. I just. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to serve my legal process. I wasn't trying to hang around.
No, you're fine.
The only thing.
And the only reason I came down here, man, they just dispatched me and said somebody was in the lobby yelling, so that's why I showed up.
The only reason I wasn't even yelling when they called you. I raised my voice when he got here because the one behind the desk was being chatty Cathy and running her mouth.
So that very quiet, chatty Cathy behind the counter was hollering at him. Yeah, she was screaming her lungs out at him. I heard that. Didn't you hear that? Man, maybe not.
And I told her to shut up. Yeah.
Are you okay?
I told her to shut up. That's it.
Okay.
You know?
That's fine.
But all I want to do, and I told them up front, I said, look, I just want to drop this off. I want to serve it with somebody who's.
I'm really not interested in this fraud explaining. None of it makes any sense. It's all the same thing over and over and over again, just rinse and repeat. It's ridiculous. So we're going to move ahead until he finally gets thrown out of the place permanently.
Hey, I was here to serve legal process. That was the only thing, and I told them up front. I said, look, I just need to drop this with somebody that's authorized to receive it on the business. I've never been here before.
It's private property. They've asked you to leave.
Right, but you have to give me a written trespass warning.
And as we all know by now, they don't need to serve him with a written warning because he won't give him his ID anyway. So they're not going to give him one because they don't know who he is. But anyway, no, that's not the law. They don't have to do that. Some states will do it, but they don't have to. It's ridiculous. That's how stupid he is.
I have to have a written trespass warning before I can actually lawfully, and you might want to check with the supervisor.
I am the supervisor.
Okay, you might want to call your lieutenant then.
Okay.
So either, if y'all haven't been advised to arrest, I'm going to go back in there and I'm going to serve this. If y'all have been where I could be arrested, then under the threat of arrest, I'm just going to leave, and I have it documented that I attempted to serve it, and it was under threat of arrest that I couldn't actually serve it.
If you go back in there, that's what we're trying to say. That's why
you would be trespassing after warning. They have asked you to not go inside.
Right. But I wouldn't have any warning before I was arrested. So that's why I'm asking now.
There's another interesting catchphrase. I need to be told verbally, out loud, on film, that I would be arrested if I went back in there. They seem to think that that's going to do something for them. I don't know what they think that's going to do, what kind of flex that is, but it's nothing. It doesn't mean anything. It's pointless.
Like I said, I didn't go in there and ask them. As far as he said, that they just didn't want you back in there. So.
Yeah.
Where are you? You want to let me know. So, say you're not able to serve papers to somebody, what would your next step be normally?
I mean, I would have that marked as, it was refusal from them. It was a refusal. Yeah, I've got the video documented evidence that they.
That's what I'm saying. It sounds like he had it and said no to it.
Well,
so maybe you could just say that.
Yes.
So he had them. So why?
He had them, but they're not signed.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
But I wouldn't have had my proof when he did that. Like, other than having the video, he took my proof of service in my copy that I was gonna.
Yeah, Matthew can't shut his mouth for 5 minutes to understand what's going on. I'm tired of it. Let's move right to the end.
To be free of searches and seizures, and if I haven't lawfully done anything wrong I was leaving the property. I was simply asking. I would have been gone. I was asking you a question as to if I can go drop these off. I'm not going to ID, so I didn't lawfully do anything to do it. So everything was fine until I asked you if I could drop these off. So I'm not.
We'll wrap it up. Okay. You can't come back in.
All right.
If you do come back, you'll be arrested.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna come back. I don't even live around here. I was just doing a friend a favor by serving process, it being somebody other than him over the age of 18.
but you aren't authorized by the court to serve anything to anyone in a legal basis. You have to have approval from a judge, from what I understand, from what I've read, from what I've researched. You just can't walk up and say, I'm a representative for somebody. That makes it sound like you're a lawyer, which you're neither of those things. None of those things. You're nothing. You're a lonely, desperate man. Anyway, that's all I got for today, folks. He's leaving now. He's doing the walk of shame or the bicycle of shame, whatever. I don't know if he's still got his car or not. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, folks. Y'all have a fantastic day. Love y'all. Bye.
All right. Round of applause for Unclean Hands. Oh my goodness gracious me. Man, this StreamYard's giving me a hell of a time today. Unclean, are you still here? I got Voodoo to stop blocking your QR code, but it took me a minute to figure out how with this StreamYard settings have changed. There we go. He's on and off. There I am. All right. He's back. Jack. Yeah, get rid of him altogether. There you go. There he is. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Unclean Hands. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the cup. Cake. Happy dance. All right, let's go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me, as always. Crap. StreamYard, you are making me so mad. I want to punch you in the head. Whoever the devs are at StreamYard, man, they need to get fired. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. As always, like I say, at the end of the day, yeah. I'm all shook up. Take it easy, guys. See you tomorrow. Someday.